The next category on today's list is text and mining tools. This connects us back to some of the problems and solutions we looked at when we talked about JATS 4R. RightFind is a service developed by Copyright Clearance Center. It gives researchers direct access to full-text STM content in a normalized XML format. Rather than actual mining software, I see this more as a discovery and compliance tool that supports mining. It also expedites a normally tedious process. Using RightFind, researchers can identify and download full-text content and import the results into whatever text mining software they're using. And because all the content is pre-authorized for mining, the tool also ensures copyright compliance. As I've been asking all along as we go through this list, what is the problem that RightFind is trying to solve? Although TDM is clearly not something new to research at this point, and mining software can be pretty sophisticated, there's still a lot of issues that need to be worked out on the publisher side. It can still be a pretty clunky process. The three main problems that researchers face are access. They struggle to get access to full-text articles. If they can get access, they often have to deal with multiple formats and inconsistent license terms. The solution was to create a tool that could provide a single source of XML full-text content for mining. With RightFind, researchers, as I said, are able to identify and download full-text article collections and do this for multiple publishers. The metadata is normalized to make it easy to integrate XML content into text mining tools. So how does this work? Well, RightFind collects XML content from the multiple publishers and then normalizes the metadata to the JATS format for mining. Once that's accomplished, the tool can enable researchers to search the full text content on a publisher site, and then they can identify what they're interested in mining, and most importantly, find out what they're permitted to mine. The results are checked against user subscriptions, so full text content or subscribed articles are available to download, and abstracts and metadata are available for unsubscribed articles. When I was describing RightFind, I said it was more of a discovery and compliance tool, and that users had to use their own software to do the actual mining. So I thought the announcement about integrating with Linguamatics was interesting. Linguamatics is a text mining platform that uses natural language processing. It announced in June that it's the first text mining platform to integrate with RightFind. Another good example of a TDM service is the CrossRef text mining service. It was launched in May 2014. It had been in development for a while before that. Some of you might remember it as Prospect. The CrossRef service addresses some of the same problems that we just looked at. One of these problems is that to get authorization to mine subscribed content, researchers have to negotiate agreements with multiple publishers. It's frustrating, and it's really inefficient. Likewise, it's impractical for publishers to negotiate multiple agreements with researchers and institutions. So everybody would be happier if there was a standard API that could expedite text and data mining. It could be used both across open access and subscription-based content. The solution that CrossRef devised is a metadata API that can be used by researchers to access the full content identified by CrossRef DOIs across publisher sites. It's a simple solution and practical. It allows researchers to easily harvest content mining using a standard API across all publishers. As Rachel Lammy from CrossRef pointed out in a recent webinar, the CrossRef tool is a technical solution. It doesn't really deal with the complexities of licensing the content to be mined. And like the RightFind tool, the CrossRef tool doesn't do the mining. The idea around the API is to help researchers get access so they can use their own software to do the mining.